NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here's Smith now on second down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he's going to be...
Now hold everything here as the challenge flag is in. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over. Throwing to start the drive. Long.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you talk about this Seahawks defense,
this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, hell yeah, they'll take that one on game line.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give them a first down. Throwing now is Geno.
He completes this to Walker.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 11 now.
Geno now to throw.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. Throwing is Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Smith throwing again. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To throw is Smith. Going right back to Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Long. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Back to throw. Long. That one let go deep for Laporta. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions at 2-8 now in the year, and they come in just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
Now, meanwhile, there's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 45-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much.
There he goes, right side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. 23 yards the pickup there. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack-up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker
hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down.
Long.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker of the Seattle offense.
At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL can say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Now, they also used to walk uphill to school both. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Smith. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Here's Smith. And that will be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Julian Lowe.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle.
Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a route is on here in this first half.
Lions, nothing.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here come the Lions now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it, racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
To throw is Long. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Long.
Throw left side, caught by LaPorta.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Long.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the Seahawks 32-yard line.
Montgomery back to the ground.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Long now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Long, throwing on 4th down, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Now Gino on 1st down. And this is...
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Take it at the 37. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Long.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Fighting his way through contact.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now yet another incomplete
completion here as they fail to connect on third. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Gino. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Gino now to throw. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Long. Looking to throw on second down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Long. That's complete to Laporta. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Long to throw on second down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Long. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Long.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Just what they need a lecture from me, but so far offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36.
And the Lions first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. And he gets it down to the 32. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know if it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game won.
And now here is another interception.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, aren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, here's Smith.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
From the
line.
red zone now, Smith. And he's got it.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Looking to throw. Long. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll look to throw again.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On 4th down, Long. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Still going. They can't stop him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They run again with Walker.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That one good for 14 and the Seahawk first.
To throw is Smith.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Brian Branch with it.
And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception.
Picked by Julian Love. He's to the 15.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So out now come the Lions.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Long. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Long. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
63 yards.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. There's Tyler Lockett and the rest of his Seattle teammates coming out for the next possession.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Smith now to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Long. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Walker with another carry.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at about the 14. $21 yards. Well done on the return. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run a draw now with Jefferson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Ready. Faster, faster. Set.
And they'll run on first down with Jefferson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. But as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their head.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got